Hello, and welcome to The Poor Generation, the show that inspires the present and future generations to take a deeper look at their lives to see how their gifts and passions can be used to pour back into the world around them. I'm your host, Alex Pasley, and in today's episode, we will talk about the power of I am, and we will discuss the ins and outs of the power of our thoughts and words. If you are new to the podcast or tuning back in, I would like to thank you so much for stopping by. If you are enjoying the podcast, please do me a huge favor. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The reviews help this podcast to grow, and it helps to reach new listeners. Man, guys, I'm so excited to talk about our topic today. I wanted to make this episode for a while now because, you see, this episode has been on my mind and my heart, and it's something that is really important to me in my life and just something that I think is so helpful and beneficial to each and every one. And so I believe this is the right time to release it because of the season that we're in. We're in the season of receiving gifts and creating wish lists and wanting to stay up to date with the latest trends. But I'm here to let you know that you are enough. Right now, in this moment, this present time, you are enough. See, I feel like we live in a world that's constantly telling us we aren't enough. We don't look good enough. We don't earn enough. We are constantly being sold the world's vision of who we should be and not focusing on our internal vision. See, we have something internal that we all need to find that lives within us, who we are and should be. I want you to walk in the new year knowing that you are worthy and that you were put on this earth for a purpose. See, there is a reason why you're here. Yes, there is a reason why you are here. And I think it's so important that we just don't wake up and go through the motion and let life do us. See, I don't want you to look 5 or 10 years back and be like, man, I wish I would have listened to my gut or the Holy Spirit. No, let's tap in right now and find out what we are called to do. See, the best thing that you can do is find your purpose and allow your purpose to leave a lasting impact on this earth. Yes, you can have an impact on this earth, whether that be small, medium, or large. That doesn't matter as long as you're tapped into what you have been called to do, tapped into your gifts and your passions. See, so stop looking at celebrities and social media influencers as gods and focus on your own internal vision. You know, how you think about yourself and how you speak about yourself is very important. Our thoughts and our words are powerful and have the ability to transform our lives both in a good way and a bad way. There are 5 affirmations I speak over myself and my son's life. I am worthy. I am smart. I am brave. I am loved. I am enough. And as I've been working on the podcast, I've had to speak each one of those over my life as a reminder. Because it's like, who am I to have an advice podcast? I am worthy. Will my grammar be okay? Will people understand my message? Do I have what it takes to make an intelligent and helpful podcast? I am smart. Can I actually do this? Can I actually take a step of faith and remember that I can do all things that I put my mind to? I am brave. Will people support me and tune in and listen to what I have to say? I am loved. And do I have anything to offer? Yes, I am enough. So you may be thinking, yeah, that's great for you, but I don't know if that'll work for me, Alex. No. Let's dive into each and every one of them and get the truth behind them. You see, it's important not only to digest these today, but to bring these affirmations into 2023 and to apply them daily. See, this just made me think. I think this is the Holy Spirit hitting me right now, asking you, the listeners, what are you bringing into 2023? No, I'm not asking you, what are you bringing on that trip to the Bahamas or to Florida? I'm asking you, what is in your suitcase that you're bringing into the next year? Are you bringing negative people into 2023? Are you bringing debt into 2023? Are you bringing in a negative mindset into 2023? See, if you are, these are the affirmations that you need to apply to your life daily and to pack up with you and to bring these into 2023. These are things that we have to constantly remind ourselves so that we don't fall into that life trap of, no, I'm not worthy, or no, I can't do this. Yes, you can. You see, they have truth to them. Let me explain a little bit. See, as a Christian, I believe that we are all made in the image of God. The creator of the universe placed a bit of himself in each and every one of us. That makes us worthy. See, not only are we worthy, but because we have the wisdom and the ability to put ideas together and to create solutions for problems, we are smart. See, we have all been through things that we've had to overcome. But when we face these obstacles and when we have these new challenges, it's good to look back over our lives and to remember how strong we are. We are brave. You see, if nobody else loves you, know that I do. I know love is a verb, so that requires action. And I do this podcast for our listeners. I choose to spend time working on this podcast in hopes that it might help one of you. And I want you to know your value, your worth. I want you to be encouraged in this thing we call life. You are loved. We are born with every talent and every gift and every skill that this world needs from you. We need exactly what you have and what only you can give. You are enough. So in order to have confidence and to believe in these affirmations, you have to prioritize your own health and overall well-being. There are 3 things that make up our overall well-being: our physical, mental, and spiritual health. All 3 require attention daily. Physical health can be taking a walk or exercising to release endorphins or spending time outside. Mental health can be taking time away from social media or taking a day off from work or reading a book. Spiritual health can be going to a religious service or practicing prayer or meditation or reading religious or spiritual books. So what is that dream or what is that vision that you need to accomplish to make this world a better place? A quote that I like to live by is, keep investing in yourself, focusing on your mental, physical, and spiritual health so that you can be the best version of yourself. Don't conform to this world. Instead, embrace who you are and your uniqueness. The last affirmation I want to leave you with is, I am amazing. How you made me is amazing and wonderful. Psalms 139:14. Before we close, there are 2 key takeaways I want to leave you with today. The first takeaway is, remember, you are worthy, you are smart, you are brave, you are loved, and you are enough. The second key takeaway is, you were born with every talent, every gift, and every skill that this world needs from you. We need exactly what you have and what only you can give. In closing, I want to share some helpful resources. If one of these 3 things that make up your overall well-being is suffering, I challenge you to get the help that you need. If it's physical, go see a doctor or a trainer. If it's mental, go see a therapist. And if it's spiritual, go to a church or get into a small group. Remember, we can't do life alone because it's too hard. That's why I believe it's so important to surround yourself around positive people. If you are still listening, I want to give you a huge thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. Please follow us on Instagram, The Poor Generation. Please do me a huge favor and leave us a review on Apple Podcast and Spotify. The reviews help this podcast to grow, and it helps to reach new listeners. I would love to hear about your life stories. If you have any questions or book recommendations, please reach out to me. My email address is thepoorgeneration@gmail.com or DM me. The holidays are approaching really fast, so please be mindful of the ways that you can give back to your community, like helping a neighbor or helping out at your local shelter. Guys, I'm so excited. We have made it to episode 10. We are building something special. We are putting together a community that is going to pour into this generation and generations to come. It is only going to get bigger and better. I believe it is important to have me time, so I'm going to take some time this holiday season to just spend with myself and to spend with friends and family, so that I will be ready to pour into you guys in January 2023. I want to end the show by saying that you are loved and that you do have a purpose. You do have unique gifts and talents to offer this world. You are worthy. You are smart. You are brave. You are loved, and you are enough. I love you, and I will see you in the next episode. That is a wrap on episode 10. Thank you so much.